Starting a business can be an exciting and challenging endeavor, but before you can launch your dream venture, there are some important decisions to make, including choosing a legal structure for your business. Your legal structure will have a significant impact on how your business operates, its tax implications, and your personal liability. With so many options available, it can be overwhelming to decide which legal structure is right for your business. That's where this course comes in. In this course, we'll explore the different types of legal structures available, from sole proprietorship to corporation, and weigh the pros and cons of each option. We'll dive into important factors to consider, such as liability protection, taxes, ownership and management, formation and maintenance requirements, funding and financing, branding and identity, exit strategy, and state and local laws. Whether you're starting a small business or expanding an existing one, this course will provide you with the knowledge and tools you need to choose the right legal structure for your business. With the guidance of legal and accounting experts, you'll be equipped to make an informed decision that sets your business up for success. Number 1. Legal structures available. The first step in choosing a legal structure for your business is to understand the types of legal structures that are available. These include sole proprietorship, partnership, limited liability company, LLC, corporation, and cooperative. Starting a business can be an exciting and rewarding venture, but it's important to choose the right legal structure for your business. This decision can have long-lasting implications for your business, so it's important to understand the types of legal structures available. There are several legal structures to choose from, including sole proprietorship, partnership, limited liability company, LLC, corporation, and cooperative. Each structure has its own advantages and disadvantages, and it's important to choose the one that best fits your business needs. A sole proprietorship is the simplest and most common legal structure. In this structure, the business is owned and operated by one person. However, there is no distinction between the business and the owner, so the owner is personally responsible for all debts and liabilities. A partnership is similar to a sole proprietorship, but it involves two or more people. In a partnership, the partners share the profits and losses of the business, as well as the debts and liabilities. An LLC is a hybrid structure that offers the liability protection of a corporation with the tax benefits of a partnership. In an LLC, the business is owned by one or more members, who are not personally responsible for the debts and liabilities of the business. A corporation is a separate legal entity from its owners, which means the owners are not personally responsible for the debts and liabilities of the business. However, corporations are subject to more complex regulations and formalities than other legal structures. Finally, a cooperative is a type of business that is owned and operated by its members, who share in the profits and benefits of the business. Choosing the right legal structure for your business can be a complex decision, but understanding the options available is the first step. It's important to consider factors such as liability protection, taxes, ownership and management, formation and maintenance requirements, funding and financing options, branding and identity, exit strategy, and state and local laws. Consulting with a lawyer or accountant can also be helpful in making this important decision. Number 2. Liability protection. Liability protection is an important consideration when choosing a legal structure. A sole proprietorship and partnership offer no liability protection, while an LLC and corporation offer limited liability protection. As a business owner, one of the most important considerations when choosing a legal structure is liability protection. Liability protection refers to the extent to which the business owner is personally responsible for the debts and liabilities of the business. It's important to choose a legal structure that offers the right level of protection for your business. A sole proprietorship and partnership offer no liability protection. This means that the business owner is personally responsible for all debts and liabilities of the business. This can be a risky choice, as it puts the owner's personal assets at risk if the business is sued or incurs debt. On the other hand, an LLC and corporation offer limited liability protection. This means that the owners are generally not personally responsible for the debts and liabilities of the business. If the business is sued or incurs debt, the liability is limited to the assets of the business, not the personal assets of the owners. This can provide a significant level of protection and peace of mind for business owners. It's important to note that while an LLC and corporation offer limited liability protection, there are some exceptions. For example, if the owner of an LLC or corporation personally guarantees a loan or engages in illegal or unethical behavior, they may still be held personally liable. When considering liability protection, it's important to choose a legal structure that offers the right level of protection for your business. While a sole proprietorship or partnership may be the simplest option, it can also be the riskiest. An LLC or corporation can offer more protection, but may also be more complex to set up and maintain. Consulting with a lawyer or accountant can be helpful in making this important decision. Number 3, taxes. Taxes are another important factor when choosing a legal structure. Each legal structure has different tax implications, so it's important to consult with a tax professional to determine which structure is best for your business. As the saying goes, there are two things that are certain in life, death and taxes. And when it comes to starting a business, taxes are an important consideration when choosing a legal structure. Each legal structure has different tax implications, so it's important to consult with a tax professional to determine which structure is best for your business. A sole proprietorship and partnership are considered pass-through entities, which means that the business income and expenses are reported on the owner's personal tax return. This can be a simple and cost-effective option for small businesses, as there is no separate tax return for the business. An LLC can also be a pass-through entity, but it can also choose to be taxed as a corporation. This can provide more flexibility in tax planning and may offer certain tax advantages for larger businesses. A corporation is a separate legal entity from its owners, which means it pays its own taxes on its profits. The owners are also subject to personal income tax on any salaries or dividends they receive from the corporation. This can be a more complex option, as there are more formalities and regulations involved in setting up and maintaining a corporation. When considering taxes, it's important to consult with a tax professional to determine which legal structure is best for your business. Factors such as income, expenses, profits, and future growth plans can all impact the tax implications of each legal structure. Choosing the right legal structure can help you minimize your tax liability and keep more money in your business. Number 4, ownership and management. Legal structures also determine ownership and management of a business. A sole proprietorship and partnership have one owner, while an LLC and corporation can have multiple owners and a board of directors. When starting a business, it's important to consider not only the legal and financial aspects but also the ownership and management structure. The legal structure you choose will determine who owns the business and how it is managed. A sole proprietorship and partnership have one owner, which means that the owner has complete control over the business. This can be a simple and straightforward option for small businesses, as there are no formalities or regulations involved in setting up or maintaining the structure. On the other hand, an LLC and corporation can have multiple owners and a board of directors. This can provide more opportunities for investment and growth, but it also means that ownership and management are more complex. Owners may have different levels of control and decision-making power, and there may be more formalities and regulations involved in setting up and maintaining the structure. When considering ownership and management, it's important to think about the long-term goals of your business. Do you plan to keep it small and manageable, or do you have aspirations for growth and expansion? Will you need to raise capital from investors or take on partners? These are all important considerations that will impact the legal structure you choose. In addition, it's important to think about the roles and responsibilities of the owners and managers. Will the owners be involved in day-to-day management, or will they hire a separate management team? How will decisions be made, and who will have the final say? These are all important questions to consider when choosing a legal structure for your business. Ultimately, the ownership and management structure of your business will impact not only the day-to-day operations but also the long-term success and growth of your business. Choosing the right structure can help you achieve your goals and build a strong foundation for the future. Number 5. Formation and maintenance. The formation and maintenance requirements for each legal structure also vary. A sole proprietorship is the simplest and easiest to form, while a corporation requires more legal and administrative steps. Starting a business can be an exciting and rewarding experience, but it also comes with many legal and administrative requirements. One of the most important considerations when choosing a legal structure for your business is the formation and maintenance requirements. A sole proprietorship is the simplest and easiest to form, as there are no legal requirements or administrative tasks involved. However, it's important to note that a sole proprietorship offers no liability protection and may not be the best option for larger or more complex businesses. An LLC incorporation, on the other hand, require more legal and administrative steps to form and maintain. This can include filing articles of organization or incorporation with the state, obtaining business licenses and permits, and drafting bylaws or operating agreements. In addition, there may be ongoing maintenance requirements, such as holding annual meetings and keeping accurate financial records. Failure to comply with these requirements can result in legal and financial consequences for the business and its owners. When considering the formation and maintenance requirements, it's important to think about the resources and support you have available. Do you have the time and expertise to handle the administrative tasks yourself, or will you need to hire professionals to assist you? Are you willing to invest the time and resources required to comply with ongoing maintenance requirements? Choosing the right legal structure for your business is an important decision that requires careful consideration of many factors, including formation and maintenance requirements. By understanding the requirements and seeking the necessary support and resources, you can set your business up for success and ensure compliance with legal and administrative obligations. Number 6. Funding and financing. Legal structures can also impact funding and financing options for your business. For example, a corporation can issue stocks and bonds to raise capital. When starting a business, one of the biggest challenges can be securing funding and financing. The legal structure you choose can have a significant impact on the funding and financing options available to your business. For example, a corporation has the ability to issue stocks and bonds to raise capital. This can be an attractive option for investors who are looking for ownership in the company and the potential for long-term growth and profit. However, issuing stocks and bonds can also be a complex and expensive process, and may not be the best option for smaller or less established businesses. On the other hand, a sole proprietorship and partnership are typically funded by the owner's personal finances and any loans they are able to secure. This can limit the amount of capital available for growth and expansion, but it also means that the owner has complete control over the business and is not beholden to outside investors or lenders. An LLC is somewhere in between, as it can offer the flexibility of a partnership while also allowing for the potential for investment from outside sources. This can be a good option for businesses that are looking to grow and expand, but may not be ready or able to issue stocks and bonds. When considering funding and financing options, it's important to think about the long-term goals of your business and the level of control you are willing to give up in exchange for investment. It's also important to consider the legal and administrative requirements involved in different types of financing, and to seek advice from financial professionals who can help you make the best decision for your business. In summary, the legal structure you choose can impact not only the day-to-day operations of your business but also the funding and financing options available to you. By understanding the pros and cons of different structures and seeking the advice of financial professionals, you can make an informed decision that will set your business up for long-term success. Number 7. Branding and identity. Choosing a legal structure can also impact your branding and identity. A corporation, for example, may be perceived as more established and trustworthy than a sole proprietorship. When starting a business, it's important to think about more than just the legal and financial implications of your chosen structure. Your legal structure can also impact your branding and identity, and how your business is perceived by customers, investors, and partners. For example, a corporation is often seen as more established and trustworthy than a sole proprietorship. This is because corporations have more legal requirements and formalities to follow, and are often subject to more scrutiny from regulators and investors. This perception of stability and professionalism can be an asset for businesses that are looking to build a strong brand and attract new customers and partners. On the other hand, a sole proprietorship or partnership may be perceived as more personal and authentic, particularly if the business is built around a specific person or group of people. This can be an advantage for businesses that are looking to build a loyal customer base and foster personal connections with their clients. It's important to consider how your legal structure will impact your brand and identity, and how you can use that to your advantage. For example, a corporation may want to emphasize its stability and professionalism through its branding and marketing materials, while a sole proprietorship may want to highlight its personal touch and individuality. Ultimately, the key is to choose a legal structure that aligns with your values and goals as a business, and that allows you to build a brand and identity that resonates with your target audience. By understanding the branding implications of your legal structure, you can make a more informed decision that will set your business up for long-term success. Number 8. Exit strategy. Your legal structure can also affect your exit strategy. For example, a corporation can be sold more easily than a sole proprietorship. When starting a business, it's important to think about the long-term goals and how you might exit the business in the future. This is where the choice of legal structure comes into play. Your legal structure can affect your exit strategy, and some structures may be more favorable than others. For example, a corporation can be sold more easily than a sole proprietorship. This is because a corporation is a separate legal entity from its owners, and the ownership of the corporation can be transferred through the sale of its stocks. On the other hand, selling a sole proprietorship can be more complicated, as the owner is the business itself and there are no separate stocks or ownership shares to transfer. This can make it harder to find a buyer, and may limit your options for exiting the business. It's important to think about your exit strategy when choosing a legal structure, and to choose a structure that aligns with your goals. If you plan to sell the business in the future, a corporation may be a better choice, as it offers more flexibility and ease of transfer. If you plan to keep the business in the family or pass it down to future generations, a sole proprietorship or partnership may be a better choice. Ultimately, the choice of legal structure should be based on your specific business needs and goals, and the potential exit strategies that you may pursue in the future. By choosing the right legal structure, you can set your business up for long-term success and achieve your goals for the future. Number 9. State and local laws. It's important to consider state and local laws when choosing a legal structure. Some states have different requirements and regulations for different legal structures. When starting a business, it's important to consider state and local laws when choosing a legal structure. Different states have different laws and regulations for different legal structures, and failing to comply with these laws can result in fines or legal trouble down the line. For example, some states require LLCs to have operating agreements, while others do not. Some states have different tax rates or exemptions for different legal structures, and failing to comply with these laws can result in penalties or additional taxes owed. In addition to state laws, it's also important to consider local laws and regulations. Some cities or counties may have specific requirements or licenses for certain types of businesses or legal structures. When choosing a legal structure, it's important to research and understand the laws and regulations in your state and local area. This will help you choose a structure that not only aligns with your business needs and goals, but also complies with all applicable laws and regulations. Consulting with a legal professional or business advisor can also be helpful in navigating state and local laws and regulations, and ensuring that you choose the right legal structure for your business. By taking the time to understand and comply with state and local laws, you can set your business up for long-term success and avoid any legal trouble down the line. Number 10. Professional advice. Choosing a legal structure can be complex and have long-lasting implications for your business. It's important to seek professional advice from a lawyer or accountant to ensure you choose the right legal structure for your business. When starting a business, there are many important decisions to make, and one of the most critical is choosing the right legal structure. This decision can have significant implications for your business's taxes, liability, management, and more. With so much at stake, it's important to seek professional advice from a lawyer or accountant to ensure you choose the right legal structure for your business. A legal professional can help you navigate the complex legal and financial considerations involved in choosing a legal structure. They can help you understand the pros and cons of different structures and recommend the one that aligns with your business needs and goals. An accountant can also provide valuable advice on the tax implications of different legal structures. They can help you understand how each structure will affect your taxes and recommend the best option for your business's financial situation. While it may be tempting to save money and choose a legal structure on your own, it's important to remember that the wrong decision can have serious consequences. Choosing the wrong legal structure can result in unnecessary taxes, increased liability, and even legal trouble down the line. By seeking professional advice from a lawyer or accountant, you can make an informed decision that sets your business up for long-term success. They can help you navigate the complexities of legal and financial considerations and ensure that you choose the right legal structure for your business.